Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Mahloyev. It's
Walaikum salam.
nice to meet you today in our webinar. So today we're going to talk about MAHSA University. Let me introduce you in Uzbek language to our
Yes,
followers.
no problem. Yeah.
Barchaga assalomu alaykum. Bugungi vebinarimiz Xudo xolisa Malayziyada joylashgan MAHSA Universiteti haqida bo'lib o'tadi. Bugungi mehmonimiz Mahloyev Farmonov, MAHSA Universitetida chet ellik studentlarni qabul qilish bo'yicha International Marketing Office'da ishlar faoliyat yuritib ketadilar. Bugungi vebinarimiz ingliz tilida bo'ladi. Sababiki Mahloyev aka rus tili va ingliz tilini, rus tili va o'zbek tilini bilmaydi. Shuning uchun ingliz tilida bo'ladi. Xudo xolasa mabodo savollar bo'lsa berib ketursangiz, biz javoblarni o'zbek tilida berib keturamiz. Mr. Mahloyev, some of them they are asking to speak Uzbek language. That's why when we will see some questions, we will stop for a while and I will answer in Uzbek language.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay for you?
Definitely. Of course,
Right.
This will be very good actually.
Yeah, so we can start it now.
All right. Thank you very much once again for you, Brother Iskandar, and for the Study Point team to giving such a great opportunity for us to present our university. And as you have known and we have been working for quite a long time, I believe that you have enough information about MAHSA University before, and even before you have visited our campus, and you are aware of our facilities, of our quality of education, and the programs we are offering in MAHSA University.
Yes.
So basically, you can see my screen, right, Iskandar?
Yeah.
Just to confirm. All right, this is our campus actually located in the place called Bandar Saujana Putra. Bandar Saujana Putra is close to Putrajaya city. It's about 10 kilometers to Putrajaya city, one of the, say the second city in Kuala Lumpur, in Malaysia, and also the government city they call it. And the other distance from the campus to the center of the city is about 40 kilometers, meaning that it's just about 15 to 20 minutes to the center of Kuala Lumpur itself, the campus. So the distance from our campus, meaning the MAHSA University, to the center of Kuala Lumpur is about 40 kilometers, which can go by train, LRT station, like with a train, it's about 20-25 minutes. By car, it's 15 to 20 minutes. So basically, these are the buildings of the campus. As you can see, this is the main building. Main building consists of the Faculty of Business, Faculty of Medicine, also the main block with a different administration department. On your left, as you can see here, located our two hostels. The female hostel is separate from the male hostel, okay? These are both the hostels we are providing for our students, for international and local, because many of the students are asking whenever they want to join that is the university providing a hostel. So definitely it's like we can call it as a small city, you know, which is everything is inside. So if, like, let's say if the student comes, the canteen, the restaurants, the shops, the faculties to study at the same time, even the hostel, meaning that once they do in all in one, you know, no need to travel, no need to take a bus or something like that. As well as for information, MAHSA is providing international schools for those school children who are going to study A-level and even earlier studies. They can study in our school as well. It's MAHSA International School.
Actually,
so,
this is an old picture, right? Because
this is 2016 actually. This caption is from 2016. These places are all updated currently, and the thing is, the empty spaces which are here seeing, it's like the one which was under the construction at that time. Now already have been constructed, and there are several parkings available, and stadium also, and other sport complex available here.
Yeah, Mr. Mahloyev, we have some questions.
Yes, sure.
Some of them are asking entry requirements.
Okay, Basically, the most important thing is entry requirement for especially Uzbekistan students, right? Normally, for Central Asian countries and even some Russian countries like ex-Soviet Union countries, the education system was 11 years before, right? It
Yes.
was 11 years, meaning that it's like if you compare to the standard of A level and O level, 11 years of study is considered or equivalent to O level, meaning that many universities are, if you want to do the bachelor's program, they are required the A level certificate. Thus, for different, number one, I wanted to say that the entry requirement is depending on the program you want to study, okay? The course which you want to take, let's say. And then number two, if you want to go directly to bachelor's, you have to have the 12 years of studies, all meaning that you have to have the A level, the certificate of school, which is equivalent to A level,
Yes.
right? So in case of if you do not have, or if you are not meeting the requirement of having the 12 years of studies, then MAHSA University is also providing the foundation courses, which you are going to study for 1 year as a foundation, and then proceed to your main course, to the bachelor's program. So meaning that for your foundation, or let's say that for your to join foundation, what is the main requirement? It's as in the Russian system, we have a grade 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So
Yes.
basically the average of that must be above the 50%. The average of the grades should be above the 50%.
Mm.
And if you want to go for master programs, the minimum requirement is your bachelor's degree CGPA, or we call it from out of 4 should be minimum of 2.5. This is the main or general entry requirement. However, for the 3 courses like general medicine, as we call it, MBBS, dentistry and pharmacy, for this one, you should have the science stream in your school, you know. You should have achieved the good or excellent in your science subjects like mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology.
All right.
This
So
is the, yeah.
now then they're asking about the tuition fees and is any scholarships for Uzbek students?
Okay, basically, we do already have some students who are studying, and we do have the students from Uzbekistan, and the number of the student is quite big. It's not so less, we can say. Uh, Around more than 25 students at the moment from Uzbekistan are studying in our university. So mainly most of them are studying like business courses, Islamic finance, the Bachelor of Business Administration, and IT as well. And some of them are currently at the moment at the foundation courses. So one good or special project of MAHSA is, as we are in charge of Central Asian region, we are giving the offers of free foundation scholarships, meaning that we are providing for those who have the O-level certificate or 11 years of study, we are providing free foundation course, meaning that the students will just come and pay for your visa application and study for 1 year for free, and then continue with the bachelor's. So this is number one offer. Number two offer, another offer also, which is also the scholarship available, is that you, if you are already having 12 year of studies, meaning that A-level certificate, then we are providing up to 70% off from the main course fee, 70%. And this is this scholarship is available only for the students from Uzbekistan and from some other Central Asian countries, meaning that it will be, if you, let's say, in the US dollars, normally they would like to ask in US dollars, somehow around 1,000 to $1,500 per year, if you got a chance to get the 70% scholarship.
Okay.
There will be some kind of terms and conditions of the payment. However, for many of the programs, up to 70% scholarships are available for Uzbek students.
All right, that's great. And as a question, due to
Yes.
coronavirus, any other
Mm.
change in Malaysia or especially in MAHSA University?
All right, this is the big question actually. As you know, even in Uzbekistan, also you can see a slightly changes in every sector, especially the education sector. In Malaysia, also starting to 18th of March, the government has announced the movement control order, which means that many businesses have been closed during that time. And when these things happen and when the virus things was started, our university have moved all the lessons, classes, and many we have shifted to the working online. We have shifted to the switching to virtual learning, especially we have advanced in our learning management system. The student have already started to go to classes online, attending the classes online. So which means that many of our classes have been conducted online, and currently even have already started our new intake, which we have got a really good number of students as well to start for our April and May intake. We had at this moment we had two intakes already. One was April and one was May. At this moment, what we are doing is that we are still collecting the application of the students. For example, let's say if the student is in Uzbekistan, right? We
Yes.
are still starting to process his documents. We are still able to process the documents for visa, and the students will also be able to check the status of the visa at the moment. And at the same time, the student can start already those theory classes online. Those
Mm.
classes which requires like attending the labs or let's say some kind of activities in the facilities. Later on, they will do it in the campus once these things are over. But for now, as they want to register, they will submit their documents, we process for the visa, and at the same time, they are going to start their classes. So classes are conducted online. Even in, and some students may ask about the time difference, because in Malaysia, I think the time is like a bit late than in Uzbekistan. It's like 3 hours difference. So
Yes.
meaning that the students have the chance to get access to the data on their learning management system. Once they are not on time, later on they go to their portal, student portal, and from there download their classes or their study materials and just continue with their studies. This is the things we are doing at the moment.
Okay, that's good. So this is the labs, right? For
I
me.
wanted to show some sample of our classrooms, which is quite different than our normal like lecture rooms, because in MAHSA University, many things are going to be practical. So even if you're going to study theory, you see it's like normal class, but however, we have many things like for example, this is for basic life support learning classes for medicine. You see, different type of facilities are available. For those who are studying electrical and electronic engineering, they will not only be studying the theory, but as you can see, all facilities we are providing for the students. And this is the normal classroom for students, you know, the classes which the students who are going to study here. All the classrooms are equipped with the latest equipment. For example, these are for analog and digital, our analog and digital lab. And also you see mechanical, electrical, and electrical engineering. These are some of the classes. This is the medicine.
Yeah.
First and second year students for medical courses are going to study here. You feel free to interrupt me if there is something. Okay.
No, 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 it's okay. That's fine.
All right. Yeah, these are some sample of our medical classrooms. As you can see, microscopes, computers, and every uh, facilities for students are provided here. And this is some sample of anatomy museum, comparative lab, bones, all collected are real, and all is available online. Students can go even by themselves. This is all, everything is real. Can check by themselves also in our website. Just need
Mm.
to go to MAHSA virtual tour. These are also like our medical classrooms. These are the samples.
Yeah, awesome.
Yes, normally this is the lab, this is the auditoriums, computer labs, you know, some experiments are going. Okay, one of the famous thing about MAHSA is a dental program. MAHSA University has its also dental clinic, which we are like even making the treatment of the patients for students who are going to attend MAHSA. For each of them will be given one this sample of cabinet, as you can see. So in not in many universities are available, and you cannot find such big facilities. In some universities you can find only limited number of these things, this like dental tables and simulation clinic. This is called simulation clinic for the dental students of first, second year. So first and second year students of the dental, they are going to work with this simulation toys and so on. After the third year, so for each student, we are assigning one cabinet, like one chair, you see. But not many also institutions you can find with these things. After that, they will move to the real dental students clinic. So you see, for per student, they will be providing some like one cabinet, and in one cabinet, it's a specific number mentioned, student's name, student's passport number, and the cabinet number. So each students are going to have their own cabinet for our dental program. So, and also the cost of this equipment are quite high. As you know, the medical equipment, MAHSA is having its own full building. These are also some kind of diagnostic and immunohematology labs, where you see all facilities are provided. And this is like a classrooms which students are coming and studying. Yeah, this is the other electronic machine lab. So all equipments are, you see, as you can see here, equipped with all required
Actually,
devices. Yes.
too, when I was in your campus, I was wondering, like, everything is real, even the
Yes.
borders.
Actually, yeah. These things are all, like when students are going to study here, after that, when they are going to go to the industry and or a real job, it will not be something new for them, This is the good part of it. When they study here, they do everything practical. These are some, you see, as like hospital. I think you have visited it also before. So
Yeah,
it means that it doesn't like feel new for them when they go after this to the industry, or when you're going to the factory, or to the, for example, to the hospital to work. This is the surgery room, for example. You see, the cost of this equipment is quite high, but we have our own surgery room for our MBBS students, medical students who are going to study here.
this is all real. That's why I think it's a bit expensive.
Yes, this makes sense. Like, for example, some students might ask, what is the difference, or why should we choose MAHSA? You just come one time to the campus, see the facilities, see the quality of education, and then I'm sure that you will not find many universities with such kind of facilities. And this is our like project labs. You see, all the machinery is real and it's functioning as a new, and all will be like used by the students. And as long as you pay your tuition fee, and this is all are free to use, no need to pay additional like amount of money, something additional charge for these things when you want to use it.
So this is all included in tuition fees.
Yes, all include attending the labs, experiments, everything which will be included in the tuition fee. And before, like, you want to enroll, the university will provide for you, obviously, with an invoice, so you can have a look at it, and everything will be in black and white, meaning that without any like because some students are worried about the hidden fees or hidden charges, like suddenly of coming up from somewhere, and then they will say that, oh no, it was not before in the contract or something. So everything will be transparent. This is also, I wanted to show the sample of our hostels. We have 3 type of hostels depending on your choice. We have this one is for master students, or like we say that the deluxe rooms. It has one separate room here, bedroom, and it has the, we say, living room here with a kitchen cabinet, fridge, everything. This is a bit higher price, but has everything inside. And there's another option of the rooms, which is twin sharing or single sharing. For twin sharing is like two students are going to stay in one room, you see. However, the condition, I think, is also for students are very good. Like they will be given one bed, one table, one chair, and there will be a shared bathroom, as you can see here. The shared bathroom, toilet, and then they have a board. This is the board.
This for 2 person, right? Can share.
Yes. And also, if the student wish, it will be like this separate single room as well, if they want a single room. Like if they don't want to stay with anyone, they will be provided. And it's allowed that you want to modify, you want to put carpet or you want to bring additional items here, you can. Or also if you can request for example, for a fridge or for a TV or for a let's say, iron if you need, you will make the request. This is basically it. Okay, I wanted to talk about the programs. One of the other thing, what programs we are offering. As you can see that we are offering the different courses, starting from the faculty of business. We have the faculty of business. In this one, we are offering starting from like foundation courses to like you want to go to foundation, diploma courses we have for 2-3 years, 2.5 years, and then we have bachelor's programs, and then we have master programs and PhD programs. For almost all we can say fields are available to study. I can open for you one sample of that faculties. Okay, let's say for example, for the faculty of medicine, the range of the programs are quite high, as you can see here.
Yes.
It's visible for you, right?
Yes. I know. Now we can see only the campus virtual tour.
Oh, wait. I need to change then a moment.
You need to switch off the Safari, I think, and then
Yes. Let me check it. All right, I will share you one more thing. Okay. Now you can see, right?
Yeah, now we can see.
All right. Let's say you see, starting from the Center for Pre-University Studies, as I have explained before, we have foundation in science and we have foundation in business, okay? These are two courses. Those who want to go to the science field after this, like engineering, some medical courses or pharmacy, they are going to do foundation in science, okay? They're going to do foundation in science. And as the fees are mentioned here, you see the scholarship of 2020, which is 8,000 available. Total will be 15,200 in Malaysian ringgit. It's about 4,000 US dollars. However, as I have explained you before, if you are going through the special project or with the Central Asian project, we are providing foundation courses for free. This is number one. For the faculty of medicine, quite a wide range of the programs are available, starting from the masters. You see, Master of Medical Science,
yes.
Master of Medical Science, bachelors, as usual. These are all the medical programs which we are offering up to the diploma programs. And then we have a faculty of dentistry.
Sorry for disturbing.
Yes,
I have a question.
no problem.
Can you show me again the medical faculties?
Yes.
So I saw the 2 years program, 1.5 years program. What is it?
Okay, you see, it's advanced diploma in
No.
midwifery.
The upper.
Up.
Yeah.
This is master program.
Yeah.
This is master program.
What kind of program? What kind of certificate they will receive at the end?
They will be receiving dual degree award of the master's degree. One will be from the MAHSA University of Malaysia. Another one will be from the UK University of East London either, or University or Anglia Ruskin University. Normally, those students who are doing like bachelors and they want to get their masters be done, you know, many of them are requesting for this. They are going to go to masters. We have two types of master in medical science and master in medical science and anatomy. 1.5 and 2 years almost, the programs. Some of the programs are available online as well, you see. For
Yeah.
example, biomedical science, Bachelor of Biomedical Science is available online. Those programs are available online. You don't need to attend the classes in the campus. You can study even in Uzbekistan, let's say. You see, Master of Public Health, Master of Science in Public Health. This, okay, this is the dentistry, Faculty of Dentistry. Also for dentistry, we have a master's, diploma, as well as the bachelor program, pharmacy as well. And also for maybe in Uzbekistan, if it's like we have the Faculty of Health Science, it might be useful for them. We have a physiotherapy faculty of, like you see in the Faculty of Health Science, we have the bachelors of physiotherapy, master of physiotherapy, medical imaging.
Yeah.
Some of the students might be interested on this as well. These are the naming of the programs, and it will be given to any students who would like to have this sample. And the engineering programs, one of the most important for our students from Central Asia. We have a bachelor's program in Bachelor's of Engineering in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. We have Bachelor's of Mechanical Engineering, also dual degree. These two stars here, you see, it means that the programs are available in dual degree award, meaning that we are offering it in dual degree.
Yes.
And then we have a diploma in electrical and electronic engineering and diploma in mechanical, as well as we have the Bachelor's of Civil Engineering, construction, and diploma in civil engineering, as well as also the new course which we were providing recently is a quantity survey, diploma in quantity survey also. This is for the Faculty of Engineering and Built Environment. For the Faculty of Business, Finance, and Information Technology, which is 90% of Uzbekistan students studying, these are the programs available. BBA, Bachelor of Business Administration. It's available the normal, and also it's available in 2 campuses. In our MAHSA campus in Bandar Saudi, also in MAHSA Avenue, which is in the KL itself. This program is available in 2 campuses, which if the student wants to do it in MAHSA University in this campus, can do it. And if the student wants to just do it in the heart of KL in the center, also there is an option. Master of Business Administration, we have a normal one and we have a hospital management one. 2 types of Master Business Administrations. And also we have Master Business Administration online. And also there is one special Master Business Administration with like very, very good offer available at the moment, very good scholarship, which means that in almost $3,000 you can get your master's degree. Okay, this offer is available at the moment with MAHSA.
Yeah, we're always wondering about your prices, you know. Scholarships like free foundation and up to 70% of scholarships.
Yes,
That's really
because
good, you know. That's really
let's say if you in this fees you can see the original fee as well, or you have a quite good experience of other universities fees, you know. And then if you compare it, you will find it one of the most cheapest programs with the most advanced facilities in the field. We have for those who want to study accounting, bachelors of accounting, bachelors of information technology, the students are studying. We have diploma courses, marketing, accounting, business administration, HR. These are the, and also I wanted to mention additionally information that when the students are going to study these programs, they are not only going to get the certificate degree, they are going to get additional certificates. It's depending on what course they want to study. It's available up to almost 15 type of certificates they are going to receive from MAHSA University. 15 certificates depending on which program you want to study, because some program has less certifications. One of the I can say that one of the main certificates we are providing the Pride certificate. Pride certificate is especially for call it industrial driven education certificate, like during their studies, the students are going to have a special courses, master classes, and for each master classes, they are going to receive a certificate. They will be like specified by the student themselves. They want which one they want to choose. Let's say, for example, and many of them are internationally recognized. They are going to get Microsoft certificate. Let's say if they want to choose to study the Microsoft Office, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, these are additional certificates. They're going to get the certificates from Adobe, from Microsoft, person assured certificate. This will be all used in the future when this project was implemented this year. For our students, we said that when you graduate, you are going to have your MAHSA passport. It means that you are not going to have only your bachelor's degree, but your passport means that there will be additional certificates while you're going to apply for any job. Normally, they are nowadays asking for some certificates, right? Because, you know, when you go somewhere, they said you have an additional certificate, or, you know, you have been experienced in any softwares and so on. But while you are studying here, it's already attached to your bachelor's or master's degree.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like when they are applying to job, a lot of people they're asking like some kind of certificates. They
Exactly.
want the skills.
Yes, that's the most important point you have mentioned. Skills. The thing is that for us, you are going to be like taught different skills. I will show you some sample in a moment. I have something also about this Pride certificate to share. It might be useful for the students because, as you have mentioned that about the skills, it's a very important point when the students are going to apply for the jobs. Normally, the employers who are going to you know, recruit the new staff asking for this kind of things. But for us, it's already there, attached together with your certificate degree, additional certifications. I will open a moment.
And after
Yes.
that, you will show these things.
Mm-hmm.
We need to discuss about the living cost, about
Yes,
the
yes, yes,
implementation,
sure,
about
sure.
the visa case.
Yeah. So this I wanted to show about these things.
Yeah.
This one also, any students who are requesting from us are going to have it. Okay, this is the general information about our college, our university, and so here is an important point I wanted to mention about this professional industry-driven education. So this one, as you can see here, it mentions that MAHSA is going to provide this is designed by MAHSA themselves, you know, going to provide the additional like certificates which are like with the essential skills of the 21st century, meaning that these are very needy in the 21st century. Even master courses, you know, when the students are going to finish their studies, what do they have? Some companies that require already working experience, you know, when you apply for the job. So whenever you have completed, we are providing you these certificates. This is the logo of our certificate look like. You see, Pride, MAHSA University, and it will be including this industry-driven curriculum, social learning technologies, certificates certificates are provided by the person assured, Adobe family, Microsoft. All are also, you can check them online. For example, for the checking of the like verifying the certificates, all is verifiable online. Same as for example, if you want to identify or check your IELTS, same will be with these certificates which we are providing. You can check it anytime, anywhere.
Okay. So
This is basically it. If you have any questions, it would be very glad.
you want to show something else?
No. This is like, I hope I have covered almost many things. So you can ask if there is a question.
Actually, it will be better if you switch off your screen because
Yes, sure.
your face is more important.
Thank you.
So we have a question regarding the living cost. How much
Okay.
will they spend in each month for the food, for the accommodation?
Okay, basically, as the one personally, as if you ask me, the one who is in Malaysia since 2010, uh, I would like to tell that Malaysia is one of the countries which the living cost is really not high. If
Hmm.
you want to compare to the Europe, US, or even Russia, Moscow, let's say, because we have also from Central Asia a lot of students going to study in Russia, right? The living cost, I will say that definitely is less than Europe, and also might be less than Moscow in Russia as well. So basically, if you want to know about the cost of meal, for example, how much I'm going to spend on my meals like per month, right? Uh, Number one, it depends on the students, of course, because whether the student want to eat in like room or cooking himself herself, or whether they want to eat outside. The average amount which they spend is about 200 US per month, 200 to 300. This is the average uh, amount which they are going to spend per month.
For the everything, right?
For meal, if you want to like include everything like what, hostel, all living, or just for everything, depends, because now if you have paid the tuition fees, right, if you have already started studying there, how much for money you need to spend, for example, a month. Let's say if you want to include it with your accommodation, it's about 400
Hmm.
US dollars
All right.
if you want to include it with your accommodation. Without accommodation, like if you want to include your meal and transportation and everything here and there, 250, 300, depending on the spend, but we know some students also spending around 500, 600 up to 1K per month, but it's all depending on the students.
Okay, I got it. So can you tell a little bit about the visa? How they
Okay,
can
visa
apply,
application,
how
yeah.
long it takes, what kind of document the most important?
Mm-hmm. Okay, number one, the translation of the document is very important. All the documents which I'm going to mention should be translated and verified in English, number one. So what we need, or how is the visa process, is that first of all, when you have chosen a university and the program you're going to apply, you're going to have to make the initial payment. It's all universities in Malaysia are required this thing. The initial payment will be around 1,000 to 1,500
Mm.
US dollars for initial payment to process with your application with the university and with a visa as well. Uzbekistan students, we are going to have their passports, number one. Like if you have like international passport, right? Currently, because before in Uzbekistan there was a local passport like green one. Now they changed to international passport, something like this, right? So we are going to need your uh, all page of your passport, including the cover page, scanned.
Mm.
Number one, we are going to need we are needing your school certificate and transcript. Certificate and transcript are two different parts, because some students are confused many times. You see, some of them, due to the visa getting rejected because of the transcript, some students will not be providing the transcript. So certificate separately, transcript is the one which is mentioning your marks. Both of that scanned as well, translated. This is number two. And by our side, we are providing you the offer letter.
Mm.
This is number three, offer letter, which we will be providing and which we will give you a copy when you make the application processing and fill up application, send us documents. We need the one photo and health declaration form. You are going to fill up the health declaration form declaring that you are free from many like special like diseases, hepatitis and so on. that you do not have some kind of disease that are going to be spreaded and your health condition is good. So you are going to declare that. This form will be provided by our side. So these are the main things which we need from the students, and as well as the application payment. Depending on the programs, you are going to pay the minimum or the initial payment of your application to be processed. Once you have made the payment within 2 weeks time, within a week or 2 weeks, when you receive your offer letter, you are going to see your status already appeared in the Immigration Department of Malaysia, which you are going to follow up. Normally, according to experience, it will be taking from 1 to 2 months to process your visa. Once it's like, you know, it's by percentage, it's going 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Once it's reach up to 70%, it means that your visa is almost completed, and you will be given a single entry visa. Single entry visa, before that one, once your application process is complete, you students by itself or the agency can download it from the Immigration Department of the Malaysia, EMGS we call it, and then proceed to the go to the, let's say, Embassy of Malaysia in Uzbekistan. Okay, they're going to go there and they're going to get the single entry stamp from the embassy. Once they got a stamp, that's all. They will just book a flight and come to Malaysia at any time they wish, because the validity of the single entry visa is 6 months, meaning that within 6 months you are like, you can come, because after 6 months it will be expired. So for 6 months you are allowed to come to Malaysia, and then from the airport already our representative will pick you up, and then he will bring you to the campus, and then you submit your passport for the actual visa. This is the process.
Understand about it. So due to this coronavirus, are you planning to open the campus on September, or you have other plans? Because we heard that some universities are launching on 2021.
Yes, correct. But yeah,
Public
yes, correct.
How about
Actually, also we are having some, you know, kind of rumors going on around from the news and everything, but still we did not identify the authenticity of this information, because we do not have the official announcement from the government announcing that when the universities are going to open publicly. However, as for the MCO conditional movement order, the date has been set 9 of June for the moment, meaning that's supposed to be. However, as I have mentioned before, they are like going some rumors that the campuses will remain closed until further notice, which might take for the several months. But recently, the Prime Minister, or no, the Minister of Education has announced that those students who are doing masters and PhD programs on a research basis, they can still start the studies, and the campuses are allowed to open for them. But for the bachelor's programs, it might be within 3 months, you know, because everything is depending on the situation. If the cases of the virus is like went up, so it will definitely mean that we will be remaining closed. However, if within a few months, as we will see that, for example, in Malaysia, they are doing quite good. You know, the number of cases or the number of infected people are going down day by day. The cases in recently, it's like 15, 10 per day, which is quite less. And the recovery rate is very high. So this is like, this shows that the possibility of campus opening on September intake.
So,
but at the moment, as I mentioned, the campus is open for the staff, and we are also here at the campus coming. And those students who are wishing to visit for some kind of affairs, administrative affairs, they can still visit the campus for making the payments, getting some kind of letters and so on. However, the students are remaining in their rooms and continuing studying online.
If, let's say, government won't allow to launch the studies on September,
all right,
but we will have the students for September intake. What do
Yes.
I do in this case?
In this case, most important thing, you have to save the time of the students. Okay, we are not going to wait until it's coming next year, or like the student wasting half year and so on. I'm sure, right? Because many students don't want their time to be wasted. For
Yeah.
example, let's say if the virus went until 2021 or 2022, so we should stop there and not study. This is not a good point, right? So the thing is that we are still processing about that, and I'm sure that there is announcement. Students still can apply for the visa, get the visa, and arrive to Malaysia. However, just cannot attend the campus. Come to the
Mhm.
campus. Uh, we'll be arranging everything. Like let's say, if the student wants to apply for September intake, because the exams in Central Asia is starting soon, right? May, June, July is going to be final exams for the schools and everything. They are going to complete their schools by July, right? By that time already they should process their documents, which we are going to process with a visa. Once the conditional movement order is like fixed, I don't know, depending on Uzbekistan when the flights are going to resume again. Once again, they can still arrive to Malaysia. This is what is the prediction. I'm telling. They can still come to Malaysia. They can process with their normal stickers for visa, and then they can start study. And if in case the things not went like actual classes attending in the campus, they will be continuing online for a period of time. But I'm sure that it will be lasting not more than 6 months. So for this, students need to save their time, first of all, and not looking like when this pandemic is going to be over, or because even many like number one top countries in the world are not sure about when it's going to be end.
Yeah, no one knows.
That's why. So in order to save the time, and in order to, and also one good point to mention is that, many this is a good chance for students to study, because many exams are going to be open book, and for them, for the students to score high will be a very like high chance to get a better marks. And as you got a good marks and perform well in your academic, also for the student will be available much more opportunities, scholarship programs once they applied. If your first year is you got like you have achieved the good marks and everything, more scholarships, more advantages, more opportunities will be available for you. And even the exams will be conducted online, will be easier for you, for the students.
Yeah.
So
We have
this is the plan for now.
we have another question. Is it possible to work part-time during the studies?
Okay, this is one of the most important questions which students are asking, and one of the frequent questions which they're asking. Okay, we would like to say that master students, they can do part-time. For the bachelor students, officially working is not allowed, even in the visa permittance. In the stickers of that one is saying that if you are having the uh, pass with a bachelor's, officially you are not allowed to work, because obviously you will not have time to work, because your schedule will be full at the weekdays, like Monday to Fridays, from morning to evening you're gonna have classes, and basically at the end of the day you will not have time to work.
Hmm.
So that's why officially it's not like allowed while you are studying to work on your bachelor's. However, once you proceed to your master's, you can, and even we will recommend you can try to find a part-time, you can do a
Okay.
part-time job. But some students, I say, not like not officially, they are like finding some ways to do this and that. So
Yeah.
basically, internet, they are earning from the internet. Nobody can stop you to earn from the internet, right? Doing some kind of businesses. So yes, this is also possible.
Yeah, I know, because I also
Yeah,
have experience living in Malaysia.
exactly. Many students have experience on this.
I can share this experience with them. And
Yeah.
this guy
What?
who's sitting in front, you cannot see them. Our friend, like as well, he's working.
Yes, yes.
So he's also ex-Malaysian.
Yeah. So we have a quite good experience of that. So we also know how to handle.
I think everything was clear. We don't have any more questions. Today it was like more than 60 followers watched our stream. So as I told you before, we will upload this video on YouTube.
Sure.
Tell something in Uzbek to our followers.
Yes, yeah.
Barchangizga tomosha qilganingiz uchun kattakon rahmat. Xudo xohlasa o'tkazib yuborganlar bo'lsa, ushbu videoni YouTube kanalimizda qo'yamiz. YouTubedan tomosha qilishingiz mumkin. MAHSA Universiteti haqida hamma ma'lumotlar, qanaqa scholarship, dokumentatsiya, hammasi haqida ko'rib, bilib olishingiz mumkin. So, Mr. Mahloy, thank you very much for your time, for your webinar. It was really productive. It was.
I would like to thank one more time the group of Study Point, all my friends there. I really miss them. I wanted to come there, but due to the pandemic things not well. Yes, we hope to see you soon in the Uzbekistan, and we hope also to see you in our campus in Malaysia once again. And those who are really interested for programs or to study in MAHSA University, you know our contact details. You can anytime direct them to us. We can give them, like if they want a direct consultation from the university side, we will try our best to provide whatever they need. And hope to see you in MAHSA or those students who are interested. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you so much.
Inshallah, we'll see you soon.
Soon, hope these things, pray that this thing will end soon, and we will just back to the normal life.
Yeah, inshallah. We'll keep in touch. Thank you very much. Bye.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Stay safe.
Thank you.